Ladies and gentlemen, the Pacific Ocean.
Really?
A lot smaller in person, I know. Of course, I am just kidding, but as we enter the river today, they get a little bumpy, so I do ask that with one hand you guys brace that seat in front of you. And then make sure with your other hand you plug your nose.
I'm wanting to stop it here. Oh, sweet.
Now I just disengaged the wheels, so you guys look off to either side of the dock. You can see them slowly sinking to the bottom. Now a few facts about the river we are on today. The Wisconsin River is known as one of the hardest working rivers in the world. It starts up in the northern part of the state, where it travels 430 miles diagonally through 27 hydroelectric dams. The total empties out into the Mississippi River in Prairie du Chien, Wisconsin. Now you may also notice the river water is not exactly a nice blue or clear color as you may think it be. It's more of this brown or tan. However, that is not due to pollution or the water just being dirty. It's actually because in the northern part of the state, this water travels through a series of tamarack swamps. Now in these tamarack swamps are tamarack trees that secrete its tannic acid in the water, giving its color that we see here today. Now I know what you may be thinking, tannic acid, that sounds kind of bad. However, I assure you it is not. It's found in many drinks we consume each and every day, including coffees, tea, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and my personal favorite, which I polished off right before this tour, Jack Daniels. Now you follow shoreline on our left all the way up to that mushroom-shaped rock in front of us. That's our first rock formation of our tour today, known as Pulpit Rock. Now, Pulpit Rock does have a little bit of a story that goes along with it. The story goes hundreds of years ago. A traveling preacher had preached his sermons on top of Pulpit Rock to the Native Americans in their birch bark canoes below. However, these sermons were kind of long-winded, so the Native Americans often fell asleep and drifted right downriver. Frustrated, the traveling preacher went into town and purchased a baby grand piano to spice up his sermons a little bit. He brought back that baby grand piano, began to play on top of Pulpit Rock, and all the Native Americans loved it. Everyone loved it so much nobody noticed a storm had rolled through above, and a bolt of lightning came down and struck Pulpit Rock right in half, sending that traveling preacher all the way over to that tree there, the green one. Sending that baby grand piano right off the right side of Pulpit Rock, where it still lies there today. Leg up against Pulpit Rock, and keys facing the heavens. Everybody able to see that baby grand piano? Now, how many of you guys believe my story? Yeah. Well, would you believe it? I told you I can still get some music out of that baby grand piano. Maybe a little bit of hard rock by the Rolling Stones. follow the shoreline in front of us here all the way out to it meets a point with the river, and then look about 50 feet up. That's our second and most famous rock formation of our tour today, known as Hawks Beat. Have you used your imagination to stay a little bit? That top rock sticking out there would be the Hawks Upper Beat. That lower rock kind of curved up there would be the Hawks Lower Beat. And the rock there in the middle would be the Hawks Tongue. Now if you stretch your imagination to stay a little bit further, that slit in the top rock there would be the Hawks Eye. And the slab of rock sticking out towards us would be the Hawks Shoulder and Wing. As it soars across the Wisconsin River. Everyone able to see Hawks Peak up there? It's pretty cool, isn't it? Took me just a little over a month to carve.